How to place an intrinsic metatarsal dome in an ICB heat molding orthotic. This will stop the metatarsal dome from moving and is more comfortable for the patient. For correct molding, use 100% EVA product, as this will provide the best results. When using a full length, we need to find the distal edge, and so use a similar size product to mark out this position. On a full length product, you can fold back the forefoot to find the distal edge position for the dome. Using this method is simple and easy. Next, we need to mark out the dome position. Use a small dome for small feet and a large dome for large feet. Position the dome 5 mm forward of the distal edge and draw the position on the plantar surface. Metatarsal domes can be placed in different positions on the orthotic, depending on where the patient's pain is occurring. When we commence to heat the orthotic, we need to ensure that we only heat the outlined area. Do not apply heat to the rest of the orthotic, only to the dome area. Once we complete heating the orthotic, we need to create the intrinsic dome. Apply the dome to the plantar surface and place on a hard surface, and then massage the dome into the actual orthotic. This point of the intrinsic dome is very, very important. We need to spend time to massage the dome and make sure that it actually appears, so that it will actually help the patient once we're finished. Take time to examine the dome and ensure that you've captured the correct shape into the orthotic. To affix the dome, you can use either double-sided tape or glue. What you will need to do is to apply the double-sided tape to the dorsal surface of the dome addition, and then place the addition in position on the plantar surface of the orthotic. The orthotic is now ready for covering and dispensing to the patient. Can you see the intrinsic dome that's appeared in the actual orthotic? You can use an alternative infill into the dome area using soft PPT material or pour-on. Mark out the dome on soft PPT material or pour-on material. Trim to shape. We suggest you use 3 mm material so that it'll fill the dome area. In this instance, the technician is going to use glue to affix the soft material. However, you could use double-sided tape. Start by roughing up the EVA to allow better adhesion. Apply the glue only to the area that's been marked out for the metatarsal dome area, and apply it to the EVA orthotic, and also apply it to the PPT material as well. Ensure that you've got a good coverage. Don't apply more than you need, and then heat both surfaces gently with the heat gun until it is tack dry. Next, apply the PPT material to the intrinsic dome area and ensure that it's well stuck down onto the EVA material. To remove the excess material, you can use a hand grinder or you can use the bench grinder. However, you should remove only the excess soft material. Do not remove any EVA material from the orthotic. Once you have finished grinding, check that the base is perfectly flat so that it will not irritate the patient. At this point, you need to check the cushion effect. Ensure that the correct shape is in the orthotic and that the prescription has the right amount of cushioning for the patient. Creating an intrinsic dome in a 2/3 style ICB orthotic. First, choose the position of the dome. Use the thumbs to position on the dorsal surface, and then apply the dome to the base and mark out the shape. You can apply the dome in different positions. Just ensure that you mark the shape and then you heat that particular area. Commence the heating process, but do not overheat the distal edge of the product. Concentrate the heat only on the area that's been marked out, and commence to massage the dome addition into the actual EVA orthotic. Place it on a hard surface and then commence the massaging process. Remember to massage it in well and position the dome 5 millimeters forward of the distal edge. Next, you need to remove the excess double-sided tape. This is done by removing the portion of tape that sits forward of the distal edge of the orthotic. Place the double-sided tape on the dorsal surface of the dome. You can see the technician here is applying the tape and ensuring that it sticks well. Next, you need to take the dome and apply it to the actual orthotic, placing it in the intrinsic area in which you've created previously, and then massage the dome onto the orthotic. We need to massage it in well so that we get the best possible adhesion, the dome onto the EVA orthotic. Can you see the shape that the orthotic has now taken? The dome has now merged into the actual orthotic shape. Stay tuned to the ICB YouTube channel for more training videos.